Hey everybody, this is Dr. Lorenzo Neal. Thank you so much for thinking it not robbery to view this channel. If you have not done so, I want you to hit that subscribe button and the bell to get further notifications, and like and share this video. Thank you so much for doing that. I don't usually do a lot of response videos, but I want to respond to this wonderfully entertaining exchange between political pundit Candace Owens and rapper Cardi B. Now, if you're not familiar with either one of them, Candace Owens is a black conservative political pundit. She currently has a show on Prager University, and she has been on a number of conservative platforms over the last several years. And of course, Cardi B is a former stripper or exotic dancer turned rapper, whose most recent song WAP has, well, it has done what I guess it's supposed to do. Both of them are young women who are engaging this political arena, and you gotta applaud them for doing that. Candace Owens was recently on the Ben Shapiro show. If you're not familiar with Ben Shapiro, he is a conservative pundit, radio host. She was posed a question about Cardi B's song WAP, and if you don't know what WAP means, just go check it out. But her song, as well as her interview with presidential candidate Joe Biden, and Candace was very direct, as she very much is all the time, very direct and fast. She was fast with her response, and she indicated that Cardi B, although it's well-intentioned, I'm quite sure, provokes negative imagery and is ignorant of the political process and political ideologies. I didn't say that right. Ideologies. And because of that, is ill-qualified to not only interview a presidential candidate, but to recognize that she is being used by said party presidential candidate to pander. And of course, Candace Owens, on the flip side of that, is being used in a very similar manner by the other party to pander. So the issue isn't pandering. Both of them are pandering, or are being used for pandering purposes. So Candace Owens makes this response, and Cardi B goes on her Instagram, I want to say it was, and responds. And here's the thing. Candace Owens is very articulate, able to define an argument, present the argument, and close the argument in a way that would knock a whole lot of skilled debaters and orators out of the box. She has done it on a number of occasions. I have to applaud Cardi B for doing her best to articulate what was in her mind and her reasons for going with the interview, doing the interview, and her assessment of her perspective. You got to give her credit for that. But she was no match. No match for Candace Owens. And please understand, I'm not supporting Candace Owens. I'm just saying, if this were a head one-on-one battle, Cardi B would not have made it. And that's the other thing. You have persons on the right celebrating Candace Owens for this great victory against Cardi B and smashing and all whatever you can think of. That's what they're saying. And then you have those on the right, on the left, saying Cardi B stands up to Candace Owens, puts her in her place, and blah blah blah. It depends on the political spectrum where you stand and how you view. But the thing about it is, I just like that these young ladies are engaged, for one. Engaged in the political rhetoric, I guess that's the best word to use. So at least they're aware that they are valuable. Cardi B mentioned that she has millions of millions of followers, and she's an influencer, which is why she did not mind being used to by the Democratic National Convention to bring and influence those voters to the Democratic Party. And aside from that, Candace Owens is very much aware of the fact that as a black woman, her being a voice for the left, for the right, her being a voice for the right is unique and places her in a position where she can regurgitate conservative talking points, which is mostly what she does. And that's why people say she's a race traitor. So Cardi B, in her response, or I don't want to call it a rebuttal because it isn't. She doesn't present any arguments. She's coming from a very, very vulnerable place, and it's very evident in her video. She's coming from a vulnerable place. She's speaking from that experience, and she's speaking from that emotion of vulnerability, and this sense that this is how she can influence those people to get out to vote. Whereas Candace Owens is coming from a very logic-driven, reasoned argument. This is where she's coming from, and she does so by quickly running down stats and facts. When you put these two together, there really is no fair ground here when it comes to organized thought and presentation of arguments. Candace Owens is way up here, but when it comes to, and Cardi B is down here. Not to knock her, but that's just where she is. You have a college-educated black woman versus a non-college educated Hispanic woman. They're presented with emotional arguments, that they have the ethos and the pathos, whereas Candace Owens gives the logos. All right, she gives the logical answer or argument versus the patho argument. Let me know what you think about this. My opinion is both of them are pawns in their respective ways. Both of them are influencers to the degree where their influence will bring about change politically is questionable, because in this, I believe that we're in a state of apathy in this country, and realistically, it doesn't matter who the candidate is. There's not much hope for a change, but we can get there. We can do it. But I'd like to see your comments, your thoughts on this, and it should be good. So again, thank you for listening. If you have not done so, please hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Also, please support me on Patreon. For $1 a month, you can be a patron. And I think that's all I got. Stay tuned. See you later.